How's it going, Harry Snackies? How you doing? Welcome in. And if you're watching later in the future on YouTube, welcome in. I hope you like the video and or maybe subscribe or something. Hello, welcome in, Skeleton. How's goes? Hello. Tonight, let me take it. Hold on. I've been holding my can for a second. I just need to take a sippy. Okay, tonight we are playing a game I've been very excited about. The first chapter of it came out while I was in the Hopsicle, so I wasn't able to play it immediately, like I originally intended back when I backed the Kickstarter, but it's called The Silent Kingdom, and if some of you might remember, we played the demo way back when that hit public access, but now the whole first chapter's out, and we're gonna play it, and I'm really excited because I've been seeing updates and snippets and stuff for, like, you know, progress that Lucky Cat Otome has been making on, like, just the amazing progress of developing this game. So, there's been a lot of improvements since we last played this. I'm really excited to see what happens. But everything looked amazing, so let's just get into it. I'm very excited. If you stream or record, please avoid posting spoilers and titles or thumbnails. Absolutely. Anything for you. This game is auto-saving. If you see a red rose in the lower corner of the screen, hold on a second, I can show it to you because I am blocking the way. Oh, it's also slightly, hold on. Slightly blocked by... Let me adjust the screen a little bit. There's the rose. Like that. There's going to be some black on the sides, but no big deal. We're going to pop it over there. But yeah, right there in the corner, as you can see, there is the rose for autosave. I'm going to pop myself back over so you all will never know when it autosaves because I'm going to block. Hey, Lee. Hello, hello. But yes, no spoilers. Lucky Cat Otome made a post about it and was a bit sad because apparently a lot of people were posting, like, spoilers in the thumbnail and stuff for their videos, which, I mean, I get that it's hard to make thumbnails, but no spoilers. No spoilers. Definitely, absolutely support this game if you can, because the demo itself was amazing. I can't wait to see how the finished first chapter is, so. But yes, no spoilers. Let me adjust myself a little bit. Hearken unto me, thou who gazed upon the world with brazen pride, and as a mere mortal deemed thyself higher than the divine weaving. From thy grasp I shall wrest the suns and moons. No longer shall the stars shine for thee. Hey, what's up, always chillin'? But the twilight of the kingdom is tender and serene, akin to the sweetest demise. For such is the benevolence and depths of mine affection. Oh. This is not made by one person. I'm just gonna let you know. It's just Lucky Cat Otome. Princess! Princess! Oh my god! I'm sorry! She's so cute! Oh my god! Can I type? No, okay. We have to do, how do I backspace? There we go. T! It's me! I'm her! She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the CGs in this game are always amazing. I mean, just from the demo, the CGs that we had in there, was only a couple of them, but those were really good. And now there's more because the chapter has been, I'm so excited. Princess, wake up! By the goddess's grace, your kingdom has awakened, and so must you. Everything starts with Denise's voice. Dawn descends upon the kingdom, and I wake up in my bedroom, a little disoriented. just a little bit longer. By the goddess, how can you be so lazy sometimes? Up you get. Today is a special day. Oh, look at that artwork! She's so pretty. God. Starts with your baby as goddess is my witness. Yeah, she gonna kick my ass. Special day. Of course, today is your 13th birthday. Have you forgotten? Blink. Did I not turn 13 quite a few years ago? Look at me. I don't think I'm... What nonsense are you uttering now? No more dawdling. Pick out one of your best dresses. His Majesty awaits. Oh, you always do say you prefer getting dressed on your own, but if you need any help... My hair! Samson! Oh, my hair!
A mother is a tree.
The cool bar is a man! Oh! I also added more audio.
Foxy boxes.
Oh, it's so quiet. Hold on, I have to fix that. Why is it so quiet? Why, Foxy Boxes, why are you so quiet? All the way up. And this one all the way up. There we go. Okay. Let's try it again.
Foxy boxes.
Can you guys hear that? The game is really loud. It's supposed to be Merrick plays Bloodlines. Foxy Boxes.
'Tis only fair that I repay.
Yahoo!
Of course, it needn't be any troubles, Vishan.
Gwaha. No. I tried to add more audio stuff to my soundboard because I thought it'd be funny. Okay. Very well. In that case, I shall take my leave and help with the preparations for tonight's banquet. It's not every day that a princess has a birthday. Free the ball! And don't forget to pay your father a visit when you're ready. I will. Peace at last. Denise has tended to me for as long as I can remember. I hold her in very high regard, but sometimes she can be a bit tiresome. Ah, Mystria! Heck yeah! Enjoy Mystria. So good. It's fun. A banquet, huh? The idea somehow sounds rather odd to me. Lulu, congrats on first!
Go drink some water, or I'll fuck you in.
And for the hydrate, thank you. Does that thing does the clip shower thingy just not work ever anymore? I've refreshed it so many times. I guess I gotta look for a new one. Water. And congrats on second, Samson. Okay, we got WASD for the movement, or the arrow keys, and interact is E, space, or enter. This again. All my dresses seem too small for me. Yes, bald! March is very soon, and I like him a lot. He's great. He's one of the best Mystria characters. I mean, all of them are amazing, but I don't know. I love his himbo brother, though. I must tell Denise. Why does it keep slipping my mind? For now, I'll leave like this. There's nothing inside this closet that I could possibly wear. But she's wearing a bed sheet. I thought you meant the whole month at first. Oh. Yeah, the month of March is so tsundere, you know? My 13th birthday? That makes no sense. I stopped being a child long ago, although I cannot seem to remember when. Chair. I can sit at the table and drink tea! Oh my god! Snooze. Oh. Right? Well, I mean, none of her other clothes fit, so I guess it makes sense. You gotta make do with what you got. Sometimes you'll find spots you can interact with. Some of them might unlock new scenes, so pay attention. Oh, that's exciting! Hell yeah. Alright. Out on the balcony. From here, I can see most of the gardens. Beyond them, there is barely anything to behold, save for the mountains in the distance. I was told that the kingdom is vastly different beyond the citadel's walls. Oh, I can see little Chrono with his wooden sword, training bright and early this morning. Yay, Chrono! Can I... Yeah, shift to run! Let's go! Oh, good morning, princess. Hello, maid. Do you know where my father is? His Majesty is currently convening with his... hold on, why is it not... Oh, oops. One second. Bulb. There we go. Trying to reset my camera, and I don't remember what keys I used for that. Was it this? No, my wingies. I don't know. I need to make a shortcut for resetting my camera. But now I'm just gonna be looking off to the side while I play. Hold on, let me fix this. I don't like it. It's gonna bother me. What was my hotkey for it? Wrong one. Camera reset. Left shift subtract. Isn't that what I did though? Hold on. Guess we'll just do that. Oh. No, that's what I did. Okay, well, I guess it still reset my bulb. Whatever. Technical difficulties! Alright. His Majesty is currently convening with the generals in the war room. I'm afraid he won't allow any interruptions until the meeting is over. Okay. Why don't you take a walk around the gardens in the meantime? It's such a beautiful day. Don't tell me what to do! I mean, thank you, I shall do that. Have a nice morning. With your permission, I shall return to my duties. Duty. I suppose I could go to the gardens to train with Chrono. You can dash with shit. Oh my god, the music is quite loud. Can I... Okay. Always dash I do want on, because then I don't have to hold down shift. Okay. That's a lot better. It's still dramatic, but it's not deafening me. Okay. And look at her little red cycle. She's so cute. Who are you? I can't talk to you. You're just sleeping. So much to do. What's this? It's locked. I should have the key in my room. Oh, back to the room. I want to find a key. Key where? Key where? Where is the key? Aha! Oh my gosh, I got it! I was guessing. Hello. Happy birthday, princess. There's a lot to prepare for tonight's banquet. Tab to access the dialogues. Oh, okay, so for like the log. Nice. Okay. What's in here? Open. Obtained potion. Cool. Nothing of interest. Weapons. Forbidden for anyone else to use them inside the castle. Alright, fine. We got an ad break coming up in less than a minute, snackies. I can't snooze it again. I would if I could. Ooh, that was shiny. Although now extinct, dragons are still a symbol of our kingdom, Cristaria. And it is said that the first king took to the skies on the back of one. Oh. Okay, I can't go in there. That must be the war room. Or is this the... What, is this the war room? You won't talk to me? Okay. Oh. Why is His Majesty convening with his generals on the day of celebrations? Do you think the situation with the terrorists has worsened? Shh, just thinking about it frightens me. I've heard stories about terrors. About terrors that would rob you of your sleep for weeks. Okay. Chrono! Oh, hi, who are you? I've always wondered why we are known as the Fire Kingdom. I can't decide if it's due to our region's volcano or due to our famous forges. What do you think? Maybe because dragons? Choices in blue text offer extra dialogue and information and do not advance the main conversation. Oh. Hey! Have you considered the dragons? Ugh, I'd rather not think about them. If it were up to the dragons, we wouldn't exist. Perhaps both? Oh, that's an interesting perspective. So wise and only 13. I am the same height as you, sir. I am not 13 years old. Oh. Ad break is ongoing. Kitty! Pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty. Damn human, give me chicken. I converse with cat. Can I get you chicken? Chicken for the cat? How stressful. This kind of celebration is always so unrewarding. It just gives us a lot of extra work. Despite the extra work, I'm excited. I think of all the radiant nobles we'll see tonight. The dresses, the music. Oh. You're dreaming a bit too much. None of that has anything to do with us. You're such a grouch. And you're a ditz. Oh, Princess, we didn't expect you here. Princess, we're preparing the banquet held in your honor tonight. I don't know what these voices are, don't judge me. I appreciate your hard work. And I hope that you enjoyed the celebrations as well tonight. You deserve it. I say this, yet truthfully I have feelings that they will not be attending the banquet. Princess, thank you. We should do our best. Do you think I'll catch the eye of any noble tonight? Chicken. Chicken? Chicken. I need chicken for a cat. Fish. Apples. Birthday cake. Okay, I can't get chicken. There's a watermelon in this ink. Okay. I tried my bestest. There was no chicken for me to give you, cat. I tried. I will keep an eye out for chicken, but I cannot guarantee results. Happy birthday, princess! Yay, princess! Whoa. Excuse me. By the goddess Argus, what are you doing? Placing scientific literature in the fiction section? Oh, I'm sorry, Professor. I wasn't paying attention. You've had your head in the clouds for the whole morning. What troubles haunt you? Professor, You saw her too, didn't you? The beautiful woman who walked alongside His Majesty. Oh, for the goddess's sake. I should have known that a woman was the source of your distraction. This is no ordinary woman. Her smile was so enigmatic when she glanced at me. Who might she be? Lad, I could not dictate my whole life to studying every corner of this... I could dictate my life to studying every corner of this land, and yet I'd remain ignorant of the matters concerning His Majesty and his mysterious guests. However, upon seeing the mess that she has turned you into, I might as well conclude she's a witch. Now, finish arranging those books. Best not to think about people who belong to different worlds. I'm gonna just go. Get out. He's my teacher. Oh my god. I'm gonna go outside and find Chrono! Oh, it's so pretty! And oh my goodness. Cat! I must converse with Cat! Hello, who are you? To think that every kingdom is celebrating a birthday today! Oh, that's right. All the princesses were born on the same day in this game. Wow. Oh my gosh! The map did not look like this in the demo. Will you stay with me for a little bit? 2 out of 13 cats. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Chrono! He's so tiny! You seem lively this morning. No, I mean, happy birthday, princess. Is something the matter? No, it's nothing. You're a terrible liar, did you know that? I don't mean to lie, it's just, it's really nothing. Alright. Chrono's grandmother has served as my family, has served my family as the oracle for 3 generations. Yeah, get this boy a shirt that fits. They're probably hand-me-downs from like another knight or squire or something. He's been instructed since very young to become my squire, though he's still a child. So, training even on a day of celebration. Of course, if I want to become a proper squire for my princess, I cannot neglect even a single day of training. He takes it really seriously. You will be a great squire. Nothing will change for a single day. Do your best then. You will be a great squire. I believe in you, child. There will be none as loyal and honorable as you, Chrono. The child's eyes seem to shine. The princess's words are enough to stoke a fire within him. You really think so? I greatly appreciate your words. Oh, Chrono. You're gonna get stress fractures, my boy. Princess, it is said that the terrors who raise our lands grow more numerous by the day. It is rumored that there will soon be war. And I fear that you might march into battle without me, for I might be regarded too young or considered unprepared. Chrono. Hey, music lover! Welcome in! Hello! How you doing, cutie pie? Why don't you show me your progress? Oh, you wish to train with me, princess? There are no other matters you should tend to first? Finish exploring and start training? Let's begin. Dun 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 dun. Oh my gosh! Oh, I love it! They weren't animated before. Oh, she worked so hard on this. In addition to your normal attack, you will gain different skills. Is this just fantasy? Yay! Dad got it! Yeah, I'm gonna delete this child. Hi, Dad. Welcome in. Some skills require TP tactical points. Your TP bar will refill when attacking or taking damage. That's our princess. She's wearing a bed sheet because none of her clothes fit. I mean, technically, she's supposed to be 13 years old, according to what everyone's been saying to her. Ooh, Crysterian Dance. 40 TP. I don't have enough TP. Okay. Oh, it's fully animated for the fight. That's so good. Ah! I know there were like samples posted and stuff on like Twitter and everything, but oh my god, it's so good seeing it in person. When the princess performs a normal attack, you can chain a second attack by pressing OK at the right moment. Oh, yes! Okay, to retrieve this, press OK when the princess's sword hits the ground, as shown in the image. Don't press too early or too late. Ooh, okay. Yeah! I did it! Oh my god, this child. Okay, I want to see what this one is. Whoa! This is so cool! Again! He's a child! Teach her to be a great sword warrior legend. Hell yeah! Let's go! I have defeated a child! Well fought, Chrono. Thank you, Princess. I shall practice harder. Uh-oh. She coming for me. Princess, I bring a message from Professor Solomon. I applaud you for not neglecting your training even on a day of celebrations, but let us not forget that cultivating your mind is equally important. Well, time for my daily lessons. Oh, Chrono, do you want to come with me? Come learn, child. I beat you up and now you have to sit through a lecture with me. Chrono, why don't you accompany me for today's lessons? May I? Of course. As the professor once said, a literate squire is worth 2 men. I'm really thankful. Come, let's go to the library. Let's go to the library. Lots of reading today. Okay. Well, I'd like today's lesson to be a revision. This way, we can also assess young Chrono's knowledge. Yes, sir. Let's take a look at this map. Wow! So, over here is us, and that's everybody else. What would you like to review, Princess? Continent of Harmonia. Our continent receives its name from the goddess Harmonia, maker of all things. Our oldest manuscripts detail how the goddess was responsible for splitting the world into 4 kingdoms and selecting the first kings. Have there ever been any wars between the kingdoms? There have been no documented wars in the 400 years of known history. The kingdoms have been allies at best, and at worst, neutral. The armies of the kingdoms only march against terrors, do they not? Not just terrors, they also keep bandits and similar factions at bay. Sometimes human beings can be just as predatory. What is beyond Harmonia? The continent of Harmonia is surrounded by the sea, upon which a thick fog sits, and from which no ship has ever returned. The fog swallows ships, as if it were alive! That's indeed a curious theory, young Chrono. But yes, for simplicity's sake, we can say that this fog swallows ships whole. Following several fruitless attempts at crossing it, the old monarchs concluded that beyond our borders, there is simply nothing. The world just drops off. You sail into the fog, and then you just don't see the end of it, and you just drop off the edge of the world. Straight into Hades! We're the only ones who exist in this world. That's the general consensus. The goddess creates this continent and all who dwell on it, nothing more or less. Yeah, it's pretty standard fantasy concept. I love it. Not everybody does that anymore, where the world just ends. What do you personally believe? My only belief is that any personal conjecture regarding this matter will be lacking in proof, and therefore in relevance. Okay, change the subject. The Four Kingdoms. Our kingdom, Cristaria, is located here. Cristaria? Why am I saying it weird? Cristaria. At the western end of the continent. Under the rule of King Alexander de Cristaria, our economy thrives within our legendary forges, playing no small part in our enviable status. I cannot read, you guys. I'm a VTuber. Have you ever considered that I'm a VTuber and I'm illiterate? Furthermore, it could be said that we are also in possession of the largest army throughout the entirety of the Four Kingdoms. Is it true that there are no longer any dragons left? I understand your enthusiasm for such mythical creatures, but if they still exist, there is a good chance that we'd have been exterminated by now. Not unless the dragons just didn't care about picking fights with humans. You ever consider that? You ever consider that it's just too much trouble to deal with you guys? I feel like we're gonna encounter a dragon someday in this game. Our most direct frontier connects us to Fortuna, the so-called Kingdom of Flowers, ruled by King Midas de Fortuna. Shush! That's then, this is now. This kingdom is especially famous for... I never said I made good decisions. I'm not all dragons. This kingdom is especially famous for producing the finest and most beautiful fabrics that can be found within the entire continent. Furthermore, its king is on very good terms with your father, and has visited us on several occasions. I suppose you remember meeting Princess Megara. She was such a cheeky girl. Well, we got along in the end. I must confess that my first impression of her wasn't very favorable. I found her rather arrogant. On top of that, she enjoyed pestering Chrono. I remember that. However, as the day went on, and we got to know each other better, she seemed more appreciative, and I understood that she wasn't a bad girl. It pleases me to hear that. You were young, yet you managed to set your disagreements aside like proper princesses. Anyway, back to the lesson. The next kingdom is located to the north, the Holy Kingdom of Leticia? Letitia? I don't know. I can't read. I don't know how letters work. Whatever. Ruled by King Zephyr von Letitia. Whatever. Don't look at me! Do not perceive me! Why are you here? It is strong and prosperous with considerable military might, and almost as formidable as our own. Lactica? I don't know. I can't read! A direct access is limited by the Mountains of Penance. See, I can't read! Home of the Ashen. Regardless, our two nations engage in active trade with one another through Fortuna and maritime routes. Due to a deal brokered with the neighboring kingdom of Somnia, they conduct a vast operation of mining activities on their lands. Lore dump character, yeah, exactly. It's a review lesson. They then sell the resulting precious metal to us in Mary Chrysler. It is you, and he do live in the library, so yeah, it you, Samson. They just misspelled his name tag. It's Samson, you guys. Medals which are unique to the entire continent. I shall also add that their princess, Alecto, is receiving an arduous military training. Nice. In the future, she is expected to occupy a high position in the army, just like you. I don't know if I'm ready. Listening to you try to pronounce fantasy worlds while writing fantasy world stuff is something. Listen, I can barely pronounce the stuff I write, so it's just a universal problem. From as far back as my earliest memories, I've been trained and taught all there is to know about combat, but I lack experience against a real foe. To be fair, our world has got some killer names too. Our world has a lot of names that I can't pronounce either. And I'm not talking about in languages I can't read. I'm talking about like English words I struggle with too. Confident in my own abilities, though I may be, I hope to not be careless or reckless when facing the unknown. I want to be in the Wolf Kingdom! Well, you can't quite see it because chat's covering it, but the crest has a wolf on it. I'm sorry, what word is that? I'm not even gonna try to say that word. Yikes. Anyways. I'm good. Okay. In the frigid lands to the east lies the fourth kingdom, Somnia, ruled by King Nestor is Somnia. Somnia is the region most affected by terrors. Oh, so is it the Duke of the North? Is that the North in the fantasy world where it's all frigid cold and there's like the big stoic badass Duke who's actually really doting to his family? Is that there? Sorry, I've been reading a lot of webcomics. Trying to write conlang based on ancient Gothic, and I just encountered the word. I don't. How are you supposed to even say that letter? Insomnia might have something to do with sleepy. Well, that too, but it's the frigid north. It's the cliche classic frigid north. Somnia is the region most affected by terrors, so much that over half of it currently lies in ruins. The other half survives only thanks to Letty's protection. It's Letty's now. I can't. Thanks to Letty's protection in exchange for allowing them to mine Somnia's or metals from their own lands. This is the point where I give up on pronouncing things. There is a great deal of concern about the future of this kingdom. You once told me that Somnia's princess has never left her castle, just like me. Lettuce! The kingdom of lettuce! Yeah, I do that in Final Fantasy when we're reading story content. If there's like a character with if there's a word or a name or whatever, and I cannot wrap my head around it, even if Asterbun has told me how to say it, but my brain just won't wrap around it. Nickname.
That's my girl.
Hey, it's Howl. That is correct. Princess Tisiphone. Wow, I actually knew that one. Princess Tisiphone rarely shows herself. Due to the delicate situation with terrors, some sovereigns have decided to protect their princesses to the fullest. Somnia's more than any other. I trust you know why it is important to protect you. No, remind me. At the very least, you must be aware of the incredible phenomenon that surrounds your birth. The 4 princesses were born on exactly the same day at exactly the same hour. Yes, I'm aware of that. Also, the fact that no queen survived the labor, all of our moms died. Chrono averts his gaze down to the ground in a respectful manner. There is simply no way to explain such extraordinary coincidences. Not consequences, coincidences. That's the word I was actually going to say. I wasn't going to say consequences. Shut up. Other than accepting that they were the result of divine intervention. This is why it is believed that the princesses have been sent by the goddess herself. Many will affirm that you are fated to end the misfortunes that devastate this land. But are we really certain this is what is expected from us? So far there haven't been any other signs. You are still young, just a child in the eyes of the world. Yeah, 13 according to all of you people. Only time shall reveal the goddess's plans, and thus your destiny. Time. I feel that time is somehow escaping from me, slipping between my fingers. My gaze meets Chrono's for a moment. He seems very serious. I don't know what it is, but today he's looking at me strangely. I drown out the thought and glance back to the map strewn across the table's surface. What would you like to review? The Terrors! It was a few years before you were born when we received blood-curdling news from Somnia. When the sun rose that day, a small village had been completely decimated, devoured by a horde of monstrous fiends unlike any ever seen before. Chrono swallows thickly, impressed by the story. Soon, their menace extended through the other kingdoms, forcing them to strengthen and consolidate their armies. I have never seen a terror. From this castle, they sound more like creatures of legend than reality. This castle is the safest place in the whole kingdom. We are undoubtedly privileged to live here. But the terrors are very real. I can guarantee you that. Have you seen one yourself? Are you sure they are real? Yes, I have. And let me tell you, it is not something you can easily forget. Do they look like how they're drawn in books? The depictions portrayed in books are quite reliable, yes. But someday, you'll realize that reality is far more terrifying than what you merely see on paper. The professor adjusts his glasses, appearing as if he needs to distract himself from thought. In any case, Princess, you are much braver than I. Stronger, too, in fact. When the day comes that your father considers you ready for battle, I harbor no doubt that you shall be perfectly prepared to face them. The same applies to you, young Chrono. If you keep training diligently, you shall become a magnificent terror killer. Yes, sir. I take a moment to observe the sketch of the monster in the book, as I have many times before. I begin to recall the gravely injured soldier at the castle's gates, his shoulder ripped and his face shaken. Father didn't want me to look, but I did. Since then, I haven't forgotten. You too can be a terror. A terrorist. Oh, a terror killer. Swallow your fear. Eat the terror. Well, where did the terrors come from? I'm afraid that question remains unanswered. Some believe that it was the fog from which they emerged, but we are uncertain if there are lands beyond it. No foreign ships have ever been spotted. Others say the terrors crawled from the ground itself, as if our continent was sick or subject to some powerful manner of witchcraft. We cannot even ask the terrors themselves, for they lack the capacity for speech. The only thing we know for certain is that we know nothing. Okay. We have covered everything. Very well, Princess, young Chrono. That will be all for today. Thank you for having me. I learned quite a lot. Thank you for the lessons, Professor. I will see you. Will I see you at the banquet? I shouldn't assume. I shall show up, of course. The birthday of of the four princesses is an event that concerns the whole continent. I should count myself no exception. Until this evening, then. Run! Flee! Wait, is there anything I can interact with here? Oh! I can come up here? Read the Fable of the White Rose King. What is this? Long, long ago, there was nothing left but a kingdom on the brink of oblivion. Nobles and commoners united in a desperate attempt to start over. They would elect a new king who could keep them safe while the known world fell apart. The nobles who wished to preserve their power above all things approached the king with offerings. To save your kingdom, said the first, I offer 1,000 men and their 1,000 sons, who will shed their last drop of blood to defend this kingdom and you. The second one approached. To save your kingdom, he said, I offer the sacrifice of 1,000 animals to the goddess. We will paint the gates of the kingdom with their entrails and thus instill fear on our enemies. And after listening to the nobles who were gradually shaping the new world, a witch approached the king with another offering. To save your kingdom, she said, I give you a single white rose that you will stick in your heart. White and gentle in the calm, red and lacerating in the storm, it will rip from you a tear for every fallen man, and from each one will be born a rose seed that you will plant in your garden. Do this, and you will be the most worthy king of all. Do this, and you will save your kingdom. Ooh, I like that. I never tire of reading this fable. Anything else? I can't go further. Okay, fine. Looks like a philosophy book. Okay, can I sit in your chair? No. Tomorrow we shall review the names of every mountain on the continent. Be prepared. Oh my god. No thanks. Skipping class. Oh. Princess, I'm taking my leave. Thank you for everything. You're welcome, Chrono. But before I go, I have a request. What is it? It's about my grandmother. She said she would like to see you today before dusk to wish you a happy birthday. Oh, so I have her permission to visit? Yes, she's eagerly expecting you. Besides, she seems a bit stressed these days. Perhaps you could cheer her up. Understood. It shall be a true honor to visit the Oracle. Thank you, Princess. Remember that my house is the one by the lake to the east. I know where it is. But I'm gonna go the opposite way first because I want to look at stuff. We're gonna go this way! Whee! What's over here? Oh. That's the stables. We can't go there. Alright, what about the gate? I assume this is the gate. Whee! Yeah! Cat! Mikan! Fun! That's right, wasn't there a Kickstarter thing where you can write stuff for cats? So those are messages from Kickstarter people, I think. They had 2 Kickstarters for this game because the first one didn't get funded in time. But when the first Kickstarter had launched, I had enough money at the time to do one of the backing that would have let me put something on a tombstone. So I was gonna be a grave. But I couldn't afford it in the second Kickstarter when they had to relaunch it. Unfortunately. But I did back the game, so it's okay. I never crossed these gates. I can only imagine the world beyond. Yep, I'm not allowed to go out yet. So, alright, back we go. Okay. Royal Castle of Cristaria. Alright, time to go see the Oracle. A war? Truly? Oh no! We go this way. Okay, that's just something on the ground. I thought it was something I could interact with. Oh, it's so pretty! Look at the clouds and the water. Oh man, it's so cute. Knock on the door. A woman's voice can be heard from inside, warm and cracked by age. Princess, please come in. Yay, Grandma! I like doing Grandma voice. Please come closer and let these tired eyes take a good look at you. I'm sure you look beautiful today. Grandma! Granny! I walk closer, thankful for the privilege of being in her presence. As the Oracle, and one whom has served the crown for several generations, it is her duty to live isolated away from all possible interruptions. Only her grandson Chrono and my father, the king, are permitted daily contact with her. For the rest of us, it's usually forbidden. Her presence is so comforting that I regret not being able to visit her more often. It is an honor for me to be welcomed into your home, Oracle. Oh, sweet child, in such dark times, your presence brings much joy to this old woman's heart. Dark times? I don't understand. Have you perhaps seen any misfortune in your visions? I wish that I could share them with you, little one, but you know that such things are forbidden. Only His Majesty may consult with me regarding my visions, and yet the king has grown deaf ever since that woman has come to sit by his side. I have tried to warn him, but he does not listen. He does not listen. I shall speak to him. I will let him know that he must visit you with haste. Oh, sweet child. Though you are no longer much of a child now, are you? How old did you say you turned today? I smile weakly. It seems 13. Oh, but that does not seem like it at all, young one. Or are you simply lying to yourself? Huh? A strange feeling nestles inside my chest upon hearing that. Only the blind and the foolish would believe that you are 13 years old. Rather, it would seem that you've just reached your 20s. I thought the same, but no one seems to realize that I was no longer a child. I ended up thinking that somehow it was all just in my head. No one? Nonsense. I assure you that Chrono has noticed too. I saw the look in his eyes as he spoke of you. There was something fearful in them. This makes no sense. Ugh, I feel as though my head will explode if I keep thinking about this. You should rest for today, young one. You don't look well. I can't. Your visions. The banquet. What banquet? Tonight's for my birthday. I shall ask again. What banquet are you speaking of? What? I'm trying to think, but I can't remember any banquet. I don't understand. My head. Uh-oh, she fell down. Princess. Princess Tea. Oh. Suddenly I find myself before the corridor that leads to the Great Hall. I guess I spaced out. Oh, it was a guard talking to me. Never mind. Well, His Majesty wishes to speak with you. You may enter. It's a lady guard. Papa! Like a puppet whose strings are being guided by unseen hands, I pass through the corridor without a sound until I eventually find myself within the great hall itself. Wow, it's the war room! Da-na-na-na-na, war! Papa! Father is alone. Where is the woman who accompanies him these days? Ugh, my head. Ow! Atama ga itai. T, my dear daughter, with every day that passes, you step further away from the sweet nectar of childhood. Look at you. You're a young woman now. Father, I stopped being a child long ago, or I hope you are proud of me. Is Dad proud of me? I know my dad's proud of me. I am. I only hope that you will someday understand to what lengths I am. Now I surmise you came with questions, echoes of a whole kingdom, for rumors spread like wildfire. Father, the Oracle is worried. She laments that you no longer hear her voice. Oh, my dear T, I have heard many things in recent days too. In recent days, far too many. What is happening, Father? You sit a witch at your side and gather your generals. The corridors are filled with whispers that speak of war. And those whispers hold weight to them. I have begun preparations to declare war on Fortuna. Fortuna? Isn't their king a good friend of yours? He is. He always has been. I shall ensure that his life is spared, even if he despises me for the rest of it. Now I beg you, please do not ask further questions. You are far too young to be learning of the bitter realities of this world. But, Father, T, all these years I have tried to be a good king, the best for my people. And yet, in the darkest hour, I have found myself to be a tyrant, a selfish and cowardly man. Father's normally firm and resolute voice seems to waver as he speaks. I know the legacy I leave you will be hard, my daughter, and you cannot imagine how sorry I am. You cannot imagine what I'm capable of doing for you. The time will also come for you to measure your worth, T. Be better than me, more just and worthy. Oh my God, why am I putting extra words there? I'm sorry, I'm ruining the moment. May you then realize how much Oh, it's so bright. Ugh. Father, what's going on? I can't see. Hearken unto me, thou who gazed upon the world with brazen pride, and as a mere mortal deemed thyself higher than the divine weaving. From thy grasp I shall wrest the suns and moons, no longer shall the stars shine for thee. But the twilight of a kingdom is tender and serene, akin to the sweetest demise. For such is the benevolence and depth of mine affection. Princess, it's been a long day. Denise, my voice is weak, my eyelids heavy. Good night, Princess. I'm so tired that I can't even begin to think. The sheets welcome me like a mother's embrace, and I just... Good night, Princess. The twilight of a kingdom is tender, serene, akin to the sweetest demise. And as I lay on my bed asleep, or perhaps even lifeless, I feel someone watching me. Silent and forgotten, a ghost amidst the shadows. Princess, wake up! By the goddess's grace, your kingdom has awakened, and so must you. Everything starts with Denise's voice. Dawn descends upon the kingdom, and I wake up in my bedroom, a little disoriented. Oh, good morning, Denise. Good morning, Princess T. You're looking well. Surely you must be aware today is a very special day. Special day? Of course! Today is your 13th birthday. Had you forgotten? My birthday, right. It's going to be a wonderful day, Princess. Come along now and choose one of your best dresses. His Majesty awaits. Oh, you always do say you prefer getting dressed on your own, but if you need any help... No, I'm fine. Very well. In that case, I shall take my leave and help with the preparations for tonight's banquet. It's not every day that a princess has a birthday. Wasn't our birthday yesterday? And don't forget to pay your father a visit when you're ready. I will. I wonder what's going on. That's kind of weird. Yep, Denise has tended to me for as long as I can remember. I hold her in very high regard, but she can be a bit tiresome. A banquet, huh? The idea sounds rather odd to me. Yep, that's all the same. "13th birthday. Keep some jewelry here. I guess it saves the fact
Go
that I got
drink some
the
water, or I'll fucking end you.
Thank you for the hydrate, Rudy. Thank you. It's still delightfully cold, and I filled it this morning. Right, I should change my outfit. This again. All my dresses are too small for me. There's nothing I can wear. Oh, good morning, Princess. Do you know where my father is? His Majesty is currently convening with his generals in the war room. I'm afraid he won't. Why did my brain just shut down? Afraid he won't allow any interruptions until the meeting is over. Why don't you take a walk around the gardens in the meantime? It's such a beautiful day. Okay. Oh, wow. She vanished! Ninja maid! Without warning, someone grabs me from behind. Ah! Hello? Oh my god, the CGs are so good! Oh my god. Do not fret, my princess. I have a message for you. What? Who are you? An intruder. The only piece that doesn't seem to fit into your puzzling, perfect world. The words are whispered against my ear. I can't see his face, but I can hear the smirk in his voice. My heart begins to race, mind alert. Sure, I'll listen. Tell me what it is you want. I feel paralyzed, but despite my fears, I am not blind to the morbid curiosity that seems to scrape at the back of my mind. This man, just how exactly did he manage to get into my castle? Who is he? Such an obedient little princess. Don't tell me you've frozen from fear. Let me remind you that you're in my realm. With a single snap of my fingers, you'll be surrounded by guards. Don't forget that, even a moment. You better stop wasting what little time I have granted you and speak now. While maintaining a semblance of authority, my voice carefully shifts to become barely a whisper, just like his. Oh, okay. Well, I wasn't barely a whisper, but... I don't want anyone to possibly hear and interrupt whatever it is he has to say. His light breath caresses the shell of my ear, warmer and closer than I've ever felt anyone's. It forces a flustered sigh out of me. You are trapped, princess. This castle is your prison. You cannot leave it, nor can you leave today behind. Every day lived is merely an echo, an endless loop fated to repeat. Then again, I'm sure it's quite intoxicating. Yeah, intoxicating. I can't put in words. You are very much loved and respected here, are you not? Every word reverberates in the recesses of my soul. Despite their sting, I cannot help but feel there is truth to them. I begin to feel sick. A powerful headache overwhelms me whenever I think about it, but I don't want to stop thinking. What do you even know about this castle or about me? I know everything you do not. And it is my wish to show you. But it cannot be here or now. Time is running out. When, faced with my impatience, he lets out an amused breath that tickles my neck. I shall find you after today's lesson. Be patient, my princess. With that, he steps back once more. Suddenly, it feels as if the world has turned upside down. Everything spins in front of my eyes. Everything. My bedroom, my castle, my gardens, my squire, my teacher, my father. I feel myself falling for what seems like an eternity until a pair of strong arms catches me. Oh, princess, are you all right? Return to your post. As you wish, princess. Why did I stop in the middle of the corridor? I guess I spaced out. Oh yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Dragon! Is there a different cat in... Oh, can I go in here? No? Okay, fine. Is there a different cat in the dining hall? I want to check. Is it the same cat or a different cat? Cat. Yep, it's the same cat. Alright, good to know. Alright, let's go see Chrono. Chrono! Chrono, what the frick is going on, bruh? Child! Child. You seem lively this morning. Thank you, Chrono. We're choosing different dialogue this time. Chrono smiles slightly in an attempt to conceal his nervousness. Chrono's grandmother is served for the oracle, blah blah blah. We're training. Of course, I want to become a proper squire. Show me your progress. You want to train with me, or are there no other matters you wish to attend to first? Actually, give me a moment. I want to go see the oracle. Can I just run over there? Can I go see her first? This might be a waste of time, but I'm gonna try. The music and the scenery gives me slight Howl's Moving Castle vibes. And that makes me happy. Okay, I'm not allowed to visit her yet. That's fine. I just wanted to check. I kind of figured that was what was going to happen, but I thought I'd give it a shot anyway. beat up a child again. New skills. Some skills have a cooldown and you have to wait a few turns before using them again. Ooh. Increase dodge by 50% for 1 turn and attack by 20% for 3 turns. Oh. Cool. Oh, that's a cool dodge animation. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so I can hit the confirm button during the skill attack. Or at least it felt like that. Well, whatever. I defeated a child! I'm level 2 now. Well fought, Chrono. Oh, here she come! Here she come! Princess, I bring a message from the professor! Okay, come with me, Chrono. Because children should have education. And we're gonna skip all this because we read all the lore last time. Oh! The Ashen, that's different. Okay. Legends say that at the dawn of time, the goddess presented the first kings with unusual creatures. The gift Cristaria received was one of the imposing winged beasts with claws like swords and breath of fire. Dragons! That's right, dragons. Guardians of Cristaria, or so it should have been. Unfortunately, the pride and ambition of these creatures led them to revolt, as they wanted to make this land their own. Or is it that we weren't giving them their fair share? Did you guys, I don't believe that it's solely the dragon's fault. It is said that not even the terrors have carried out massacres as bloody as those our kingdom experienced back then. Chrono swallows. Seeing this, the goddess interceded on our behalf with a severe punishment. She stripped the dragons of their wings and strength, turning them into humans. Like ones they had so despised. Not me, not me. Don't look at me, not me. And banished them to a place that was named the Mountains of Penance, where they still live, oblivious to the rest of the world. Oh, suspicions. I won't say it because I don't think he's in this chapter, but now I have suspicions. These humans who were once dragons are today known as the Ashen. Ooh. What about the dragon the king rode? Nephe, who had fought for Cristaria, whatever, alongside the king, was the only dragon who did not receive the wrath of the goddess. He was the last of his kind. Such was their bond that, according to legends, his heart stopped when the king's did. Soul bonded with a dragon. What a commendable sense of loyalty. Do you think the Ashen will ever be a threat? I see it as unlikely. They have lived secluded in the mountains for centuries, and only emerged to trade on rare occasions. I should add that they are the responsibility of Cristaria and are under the kingdom's protection. If they were attacked, Cristaria would intervene, just as it would if they were to provoke any sort of conflict. Okay. And then what happened to the creatures of the other kingdom? Nothing is known about them. The popular belief is that they decided to go into hiding, petrified by the punishment of the dragons. They may have become extinct. Okay. That's all I need to know. Very well, Princess. Young Chrono, that will be all for today. Thank you for having me. I learned quite a lot. Yeah. And I believe there's an ad break happening in a couple minutes here, so we'll play it by ear. Time to go! He said he'd show up for my lesson. Or after my lesson. Am I gonna go see the Oracle first? Yeah, have a request about my grandmother. Okay, cool. I get to go see the Oracle Ad break in less than a minute, snackies. So we're gonna stop here just for the break. And then I'm gonna, so take a moment to get some water, run to the restroom, whatever you need to do. I'm gonna go to the little dragon's room. And we'll be back in a few minutes to resume. And we're back! Wahoo! Hi, Snackies. How's goes? Welcome back from Adland. I'm back. I took care of my doggo instead, so I am back. I have returned from dog care, helping my doggo and giving her a treat. We're off to the Oracle now. This game is so pretty. Oh. It's him, the intruder. Such a magnificent castle. And there's an air of childish whimsy and a lack of worry and concern, wouldn't you agree? Who? Oh, have you forgotten me so soon, princess? After such a magical encounter this morning. Excuse me. Timing. Sorry. I wince as I feel a sharp pain inside my head. It feels as if invisible knives are being relentlessly driven into my skull. When I eventually open my eyes once more, his face starts to look familiar. You. I remember you. I promised I'd return for you, and here I am. This accursed headache again, clouding my judgment. I want answers. Start by telling me who you are. What do you guys think? Sinessa or Seneca? I played the demo so long ago and I never took the time to really figure out what the proper pronunciation for his name is. So I'm just gonna call him Sen. I am but a humble messenger who managed to sneak into your castle. With a lot of difficulty, I might add. Messenger of whom? Of the person who can break the curse that weighs down upon your kingdom. If you're willing to do what is necessary to do so, that is. My kingdom? Cursed? I don't understand. Whenever I try to think about it, my head. Why do I suddenly have such a heavy feeling in my heart? You're a prisoner in your own realm, princess. So long as you remain here, you'll be unable to see or think clearly. But just by speaking of such things have I already inflicted grave pain upon you. The more I say now, the more you will suffer, and the less you will understand. I don't care. I want to hear it. My voice raises in anger, as if doing so could somehow take the anguish away. He, however, remains calm. Come with me. Sen holds out his hand towards the princess. Come inside my domain, where my mistress awaits. She can lift the veil clouding your mind and alleviate your pain. Just for tonight, hear the truth spoken from her lips. Then you may freely decide if you wish to confront reality. Or resign yourself to this everlasting cycle, to living and reliving your 13th birthday time and time again in ignorant bliss. I'll trust you for now. Because we know there's something going on. Perhaps I should be more cautious. Perhaps I should doubt him more than I do. But something feels wrong within me. It has felt that way for an eternity. But what if my kingdom is truly cursed? I am Crystaria's princess, and my kingdom means everything to me. I take his hand in acceptance, and suddenly a strange sensation washes over me. I can't quite describe it. It's as if it's like waking up. He smiles and folds his fingers around mine. His voice lowers from from the closeness. It's softer, more intimate. Are you afraid? Of course. But courage isn't the absence of fear, it is doing something despite the fear. Right? Anyways, I answer looking into his eyes with determination. I'm not ashamed to admit the obvious. And as I do so, for a split second, I swear his smile falters and his face reflects something else. However, he's quick to dismiss it. His tone is kind when he speaks once more. I would be as well. Probably. I must let you know that the outside world is just as dangerous as you've been told. You will need a weapon before we depart. Be quick about it. I shall be waiting near the main gate for you. Understood. I'll find a weapon and go to the gate. Oh, just one more thing. Sen lets go of the princess's hand. You will have a tendency to forget. I eased the effect when I held your hand, but you may forget me again if you're not careful. So keep repeating my name. Try to remember. Alright. Sen. Sen! 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 We're gonna go get a sword! I can't get one from there because the guards will stop me. Yeah, with those guards over there, I won't be able to steal any of the training equipment or training weapons without looking suspicious. I'll have to search elsewhere. I believe I remember where we have to get it. Hold on. I think it's up. Sen. We go up to the attic and take one from there. Well, I say attic, but it's where we found the treasure chest earlier by my room. Sen. Sen. Maybe I'll finally remember to look up how to properly pronounce his name later, now that I'm playing the full chapter. Here we go. Obtained a great sword. Alright, I found a weapon. Now to find Sen near the main gates. The maids are gonna be like, oh my god, why do you have a sword? Princess, why are you carrying such a weapon through the corridors? It's forbidden. I'm going to the gardens to train. Oh, does the training square not have weapons for use? The soldiers are currently training, so there were no weapons left for me to take. I see. Please excuse me, Princess, but this is quite unusual. Understand that I must inform your father about this. What is her problem? I can't let her involve my father. He'd never let me leave the castle. Alright, I shall return the weapon. There's... No, we're not putting it back. I'll tell her none of her business and to go feck off. I am the princess of this kingdom, and you will shut the fuck up. None of your business. Damn it. Fine. I'll answer her sternly then. I don't remember how this part went. I just remember that she stopped me and it was annoying. I have graced you with an answer, yet you insist on wasting my time, questioning me as though I were some common thief? I didn't mean... Explain something to me, maid. Do you believe that your princess owes you any kind of explanation about what she does? No, of course not. Then go back to your duties, or I will have to inform my father that a maid is overstepping her boundaries. Yes, princess. I'm sorry. Well, that did the trick. I thought being nice would have been fine, but whatever. Oh god, the guard's gonna be like, what are you doing? You know the king's law, only the royal guard are permitted to carry them inside. I was assaulted by an intruder this morning. Where the fuck were you? An intruder who somehow outsmarted my royal guard and assaulted me in broad daylight, all while you and the others remained unaware. My apologies. I've not heard anything of the sort. Did you call or inform the guard? I didn't. I see. It's a safety measure. I must ask for you to stay in the room. Ah. Damn it. Alright, fine. At least I know what to say to her, so that's fine. Okay, I don't have to talk to her again. I just have to try again with the knight. Okay, the gardens. You may watch as I leave through the front door for reassurance if you must. I see. In that case, I beg for you not to bring it inside the castle again. We must follow the king's law. It shall not happen again. Okay. Okay, here we go. I made it out of the castle. Now I must head for the gates. I'm gonna fight my way out. Oh, he's up here. You found a weapon. Excellent. Now, don't just drag it behind you like a misbehaving child. You do know how to use one of those, don't you? Press escape and equip it. Okay. There we go. See that you're ready. Let's go to the main gate. How about you? Do you have a weapon? I guess you've been wondering, so allow me to confirm that I am a magician. As I thought. You should know that magic is forbidden in Cristeria. In all Harmonia, really. But this won't be the first law you'll break today. My magic is at your service, Princess. Use it to achieve your ends. Okay! He uses elemental and healing magic and consumes MP. Okay, some enemies have elemental strengths and weaknesses. This means that attacks from certain elements do more or less damage than usual. Oh, weaknesses will appear as a question mark and will only be revealed when the enemy is attacked by their element. Cool, Persona rules. Here we go, breaking down the door. Excuse me, ding dong, I'm leaving, bye-bye. Before the main gate stand several soldiers barring our passage, but why? Has someone raised the alarm? Princess, you know better than anyone that it is forbidden to cross the gates. Open them. It's an order. I'm afraid that won't be possible. This is a direct order from the king himself. There's no higher authority than my father. Not even I could disobey. Princess, for your own safety, I beg you to step away from this intruder and return to the castle. The guards are determined, gripping their weapons tightly. They won't let us pass through. Okay, I'll fight you. I meet their stares with defiant eyes as the unthinkable starts taking shape in my mind. How far am I willing to go to obtain what I desire? Almost without realizing it, my hand lowers towards the hilt of my sword. Princess! I'm walking through that door. I shall cross through those gates, no matter what it takes. Let's go! Oh my god, I love it! Ah, it's so cool! The princess has unlocked a new skill set, Authority. Authority skills can boost the power of allies. When the enemy is about to execute a normal attack, Yellow Flash, you can block 50% of damage if you press OK at the right moment during the flash. Ooh! Okay. What's Authority? Increases target. Oh! Okay, okay, cool. Calamitous? Oh, okay. Ow. Aha! That's so cool! I love that that mechanic was added. How neat! Oh god. Oh, he's going down. Oh my goodness. Okay, at least I got you on the second one. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop! Oh my god, alright. Oh no, I don't have enough. Alright. You know what? This sucks. Oh no, I don't have enough MP! Okay, well, we're doomed. Oh god. Oh, he gonna die! Okay, this is going just fine. Oh god. Oh no. This isn't going well. Oh no. Don't have enough to heal everybody. Okay. Shoot. Oh god. Oh no! He gonna die! Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, okay, that's fine. He died anyway. Oh god. No! Ah! Can't do that. Alright. Ugh. No! This sucks! Oh my god, help! I'm gonna die! God, this sucks. Oh my god, please. Oh no. Okay, he's down. Oh god. Oh god! I'm bad at this. I'm terrible at this. Oh god. No! Ah! Oh no. I'm gonna have to do this fight again. No, I'm dead. I lost. Damn. Okay, well... Oh no! Load, let me... Oh god. Just took me straight to the screen. I thought oh man. Thank god it auto-saves. Oh no. Okay, well now I know they're weak to ice. Fight. Fight, fight, kick their butts. Okay. So let's do attack boost on Sen, because he's gonna do ice. Okay. Oh. he died so fast. I wasn't paying attention. Alright. Okay, well, that sucks. Aw, come on! I didn't hit it at the right time. I'm doomed! Alright, I guess we're doing this again. I did worse this time than last time! Oh man. I did worse this time! What the fuck? What's wrong with me? I don't remember it being this hard. Let me through! Raising a sword against my own people is simply unconscionable. Must be another option. My good soldiers, listen to me. It is possible that terrible peril looms over our kingdom. For the sake of my people, I must cross the gates to... Oh, I hear Sen utter my name for the first time, and with that small act, my words quickly die in my throat, my eyes searching for him in surprise. Stretched across his face, I find a tepid smile. You would never be able to leave this castle, for you've never known what lies beyond. To you, nothing else exists beyond these walls, thus a part of you is afraid and refuses to leave. But I have seen the world, princess. If it is with me, you can cross this threshold. Do you trust me? I don't understand what he's saying. Princess, don't listen to this man. I must insist you step away from him immediately, lest we have to resort to force. I trust him. Is this it? Have I just been making this? Oh, have I been making this more difficult on myself? Oh my god! Accept me. Okay. His voice is a plea in my ear, delivered in the form of a whisper. Softly spoken, his words and touch seem to paralyze me. Walk inside my realm, and I shall show you everything you cannot see. Something inside my head feels ready to explode, forcing me to shut my eyes tightly. Whatever it is, it wants me quiet, submissive, as it weaves its spider web throughout the world that surrounds me. Father, oh Father. In the darkest hour, I have found myself to be a tyrant, a selfish and cowardly man. I hear Father's voice in a memory I can't fully recall, an uncertain past, a forgotten future. It fractures and blends with other voices I don't understand. Learn how to talk to solitude and it'll stop being your enemy. Oh, I can see it in your eyes, boy. You have been dreaming of me, haven't you? A strange sensation begins to take over me, new and unfamiliar. It's like vertigo, as if I were tumbling into an abyss. It's cold. I'm so cold. Princess. Sen's whisper brings me back to reality. I notice that I'm still in his arms. The soldiers are gone. Oh. I pull back from him slowly, unable to help but notice as the strange, now icy air nips at my skin and draws a trembling exhale past my lips. I don't know what just happened. Almost sternly, my eyes meet with his, and I find myself seeking anything that might lay behind them. However, I find nothing beyond that silent smile of his. Look. Oh, the door is open! I raise my eyes to the gates to find them wide open. Beyond them, I cannot discern anything but shadows. The sight is so daunting that it takes my breath away. Is this the world beyond my castle? This is the end of childhood, princess. Ooh. What is this forest? It wasn't visible from the castle walls. Keep moving forward. We should soon come across an old cottage hidden away in the woods. Okay. The crimson leaves of the trees remind me of flames. Ha! A black bird. Was that a crow? You seem surprised. This is the first time I've seen a real one. A small chuckle slips free of Sen. You're like a little cub who just dared to venture out of its den, aren't you? I never had the chance to set foot beyond the castle walls. But you've never seen a bird? The path forks. This way? Off in the distance, an unexpected sight sends a chill down my spine. Terrors. Ruh-roh, Raggy! It's a monster! Cool. Okay. Yes, we learned about that on the multiple times that I died. On guard. Oh, I missed. Ah, fire is your weakness. Okay. Oh. There we go. Dang it. There we go. Victory! Are you alright? Let's continue. My words escape as a growl, a tired order. I can taste bile on my tongue, but I swallow my nausea and fear both. Did you know? It's said that the stomach of terrors is a bottomless pit. No matter how much life they devour, they never feel satiated. There's an abyss inside them, a hole of perpetual emptiness. Can you imagine? Yeah, some days I get like that too. But a terrible sickness. It is. Take care that you never suffer from it. In any case, I was just thinking out loud. Don't mind me. Okay. Away we go. Oh, wait. Item. There we go. Just to top Sen off. I don't know if I should have done that. This way? I don't remember where it is. I'm just kind of wandering. He hasn't told me any direction in particular. Oh, we're getting close. Keep moving forward. Never mind. He just told me. This way? Ugh. Battle! Okay. Whoa! Critical! Nice! Cool. I have the constant feeling that we're being watched. Sen, there's someone over there. Worry not, they won't come any closer. How do you know? Who are they? Some old acquaintances, but pay them no heed, not for the time being. We'd better keep moving forward. Time is running out. Oh, spooky. Oh, is this the place? My mistress is waiting inside. Okay, let's go. Knock, knock. Hello? This is the war room. There she is. This is nothing but an illusion, princess. Soon you shall realize that here you are able to think clearly, for better or worse. In front of us there's a woman of outstanding beauty. Her voice is calm and her smile enigmatic. She seems familiar. Thank you for guiding her, son. Mistress. Allow me to welcome you, princess. I am Sergei, Sergei? Whatever. The one many call a witch. I know you. You're the woman who walked alongside my father. Yes, I am. And it was here in this very room where the plan for your kingdom's fall was conjured up. Explain yourself. I must warn you that reality can be extremely cruel if you lack the courage to face it. I came all this way to hear the truth for myself, presuming there is any coming from your lips. I shall start by revealing the reason of your nonsensical behavior. The reason for it exists in a truth you do not seem fully aware of. We are not in the real world, but in a dream. A dream? I feel a lump in my throat upon hearing that. Scenes and images flash in my head as I begin reliving various moments, unable to tell which memories are real and which are not. Oh. 7 years ago, the kingdom of Crysteria decided to defy the goddess's will by declaring war on the neighboring kingdom of Fortuna. His plan was to capture and execute Princess Megara, possessor of divine blood. This would be the first time that a king dared to rebel against the goddess's plan. However, just as war seemed imminent, the unthinkable happened. Oh, it's so bright. The day of your 13th birthday, right before dusk fell upon the land, the goddess descended from the heavens. She filled every last corner of your kingdom with her presence, and announced to all the punishment for Crysteria's arrogance and disobedience. You, innocent child and blood of her blood, were merely put to sleep for the goddess to keep under her control. You have been immersed in a pleasant dream ever since, while your body kept growing as the years passed. The rest fell victim to a terrible curse. From the king to the very last vassal, everyone witnessed how their skin lost its warmth, only to be transformed into stone. Now, an endless amount of statues fill every corner of your kingdom with nothing but silence. Dun dun dun, the Silent Kingdom! No, this can't be true. This means I have nothing left? So you're saying that while I dream, every person I have ever loved has turned to stone? That if there truly is a real world, now I'm alone in it? I've never been so alone before. It's incredibly hard for me to accept this, so unimaginably hard. Oh, it's so difficult. Oh no, it's so tough. I can't wrap my brain around it. Poor princess without a kingdom. Loneliness is a fearsome enemy for those who have never seen its claws before. I fixed my gaze upon her, recognizing her as the source of all this misfortune. What kind of poisonous tales did you whisper in the king's ear? The same tales you came seeking for yourself, princess. The truth. I did warn you, the truth can be devastating. But I'm afraid I lack the luxury of time to offer you every answer you seek. Soon, night shall fall in your realm. And, like every day before the last, you will inevitably wake up in your room with no recollection of any of this. You must make a decision before that happens, here and now. You have my attention. There is a way to free your people of their fate. The path ahead is filled with thorns, but in your I ruined the moment, fuck it. But in you I discern a strong spirit, one of a true sovereign. I would not have come here otherwise. I'll do anything to save my kingdom. I'm losing my voice. Don't mind me. I knew you would say something like that. Words truly worthy of a princess. In that case, please look toward the table behind you. There's something I left there which you will need in this endeavor. Oh wait, glittery. What do you have to say, Sen? When I look at him, Sen looks back at me with a silent smile. Okay. It's a knife! A dagger? Its name is Soulbreaker. If you want to save your kingdom, you must kill the goddess with it. Oh, slay the goddess. Kill the goddess? The mother of all creation? Such blasphemous words should feel like a blade to my ears, and yet they seem to comfortably nest within my heart. This is the goddess that Cristaria has worshipped for centuries, only for the devoted to have their faith and service spit upon in return. Ungrateful mother, I cannot help but curse her from the depths of my heart. It's a revenge story! So you say it's possible to kill the goddess with this dagger? Not exactly. Not even the Soulbreaker can achieve such a feat on its own. It requires certain circumstances. The first of which has already presented itself, an opportune moment. The goddess has fallen into a deep slumber after using the remnants of her power, inflicting a curse upon the entire kingdom. She is weaker than ever. This is why we must act now, before she recovers and wakes up. How will I even reach the goddess? Even the dead cannot go beyond the gardens of the just. You shall know when the moment comes. Before that, you must dedicate your efforts to preparing the Soulbreaker. This will be your true mission. I glance at the dagger between my fingers. Prepare it? How? Oh my god! The CG's so good! You must plunge it deep into the hearts of the other princesses. Nourish it with their blood, their last living breaths. Feed it with their souls born from the goddess. Do that, and you shall be in possession of the most powerful weapon ever created. Capable of killing the goddess herself, now that she's weakened. To save my kingdom, I have to murder the other princesses. I have no problem with this. The lives of those princesses mean nothing to me. My whole kingdom is worth their sacrifice. I've never taken a life before, but for as long as I can remember, I've been taught how to do it. Well, I am Cristaria's princess. I will never turn my back on my people. If the blood of those princesses can save them, I'll more than willingly spill it. Spoken like a true sovereign. Now tell me how I can awaken from the spell. You must die, princess. Huh? When the princess from the dream dies, the dream shall die with her. Only then will your eyes open in reality. Sen will be waiting with the Soulbreaker at the capital in Fortuna. Look for an inn called Flowers for the Queen. I cast my gaze down toward the reflection on the dagger's blade. The girl within trembles, causing me to grip it tighter in a bid to banish my fear. Dying. Isn't your kingdom worth any kind of sacrifice? Do it. I collect my composure with a long, drawn-out breath before raising the dagger, holding it toward my chest with both hands. I almost wince when Sen suddenly and unexpectedly grabs my wrist, forcing me to meet his gaze. This is not the end, I promise. I'll see you again. I offer him no reply except for a brief nod. Slowly, he releases me, withdrawing his hand once more as he steps back. Tightening my hold on the hilt, I turn my attention back to the raised dagger. Its deadly gleam overwhelms me, as much as my own reflection on the blade does. My own eyes look back at me as if I were a foe to slay. This is the first sacrifice. For my father, for my kingdom. Whoa! Whoa! I'm waking up! The twilight of a kingdom is not gentle, nor is it serene. The twilight of a kingdom is tempestuous, cruel, and merciless. It is sword, axe, and hammer, pained cries and devastating wounds, two hearts side by side, one withered, one bitter. Death is not kind. If it intended to be so, I'd refuse it. For I swear that never again shall you take from me the frenzied madness that life should always be. Ooh, that's so good. Oh, excuse me, I was taking a sip of water. She's so cute. I awake abruptly, the first breath of life grating on my ears. My pulse races uncontrollably as I instinctively bring a hand to my chest, resting it atop the imaginary wound. I'm alive. The witch spoke true. I remain motionless for what seems like an eternity. I'm in my bedroom, yet it's foreign to me. It's then that I realize I'm surrounded by flowers on my bed, scattered atop the sheets as if it were a grave. Not a single petal is withered. My entire being feels weighed down. It's an immense effort to merely lift myself upright. When my feet finally touch the floor, my knees begin to quiver. A sense of immense loneliness overwhelms me. Ooh, can I? Oh, yeah. It's full of dust. I brush away some of the dust on my hand to peer at my reflection. I look the same, but am I? It's dark and extremely silent. I can't sit there anymore. Is there still a key over here? No, full of dust. Okay. Oh. Denise, is that you? No longer will you come to wake me every morning, No longer will I see your smile. I'll bring you back to life, I promise. Goodbye, Denise. Wow, they were running away. I'm gonna go check up here. Is the chest open or closed? Can I get a thing? Oh! Guard, what do you have? A small gleam near the statue's feet catches the princess's attention. Half-moon-shaped stone. Okay, worth coming up here then. The chest is empty, but that's fine. Can I grab a weapon? Yeah, great sword. Sword feels really heavy. Well, yeah, we've been sleeping for years. Haha, weapon. Let's go. All right, I am prepared. So much silence. Papa? Papa, are you in there? Oh, Father. He is there. Oh, Papa. Father, it's me. I don't know if you can hear me underneath that shell of stone, but I promise to do everything in my power to save and avenge our kingdom. I will be worthy, even if I have to destroy the world. Determination swells in the princess's breast upon offering her pledge, almost as if her father had somehow heard her and offered up what little strength he had left to give. Ooh, attack +1. Nice. I'll be strong. Goodbye, Father. Be so strong. Oh, God, what did I knock over? Oh, it was my controller. Hold on. Ah, my foot got caught on cables. Oh, I can play using my controller. Haha. All right, let's do that. Oh, I was using that earlier and the buttons were weird. Never mind. Just gonna put that down. We're gonna use the keyboard. Oh, is the cat even turned to stone? Can I go in that room? Oh, it's completely blocked by soldiers. All right. What about the cat, though? Oh, there are maids in the way. Okay. You guys were fighting stuff. The library isn't blocked. Is my teacher in there? Oh, the teacher. I'm sorry, Professor. What's this? Map. Nice. I'll need that. For vengeance. The main doors are very heavy, and try as I might, right now I lack the strength to force them open. I must find another way out. A balcony, perhaps. Okay. First, let me look up top. The only place I haven't been is up here, but I think it might be blocked. Oh, it's not. Oh, they're locked. Alright, fine. Okay, let's see. I feel so alone. I'm so lonely, Mr. Lonely. I have nobody to call my own. That was a bad pitch, but that's fine. Oh. Oh, okay. It was sparkling. I thought that meant I could do something with it. But I can do something here. Descend the vine, yes. I can't descend while carrying the sword, it's too heavy. I have no choice but to throw it down and hope for the best. Kerchunk! I begin climbing down carefully. My body feels clumsy and weak. Moving my limbs has never felt so difficult. I only make it halfway down before my grip loosens and I slip, my arms lacking the strength to hold on to the vine any longer. My startled scream precedes a violent impact against the ground. Ooh. Oh. Ouch. I feel numb. Whether I've broken a bone or not, I can't tell, but I lack the strength to stand up right now. I curl up against myself instead. I'm alone. Alone in a world with no voices or faces. I can't allow myself to be this weak. I promised vengeance! I loathe the sound of my own sobbing. For what feels like an eternity, it's all I can hear throughout the cold night. I try to muffle it. Uh-oh. A threateningly deep and guttural growl suddenly pulls me back to reality.
Oh, it's a big one.
An enormous black beast towers over me, standing upright on its hind... Oops. I don't remember the button for the backlog. Tab. Black beast towers over me, standing upright on its hind legs. Its crimson eyes pierce my soul. I can't find my sword, but even with it, I'd lack the strength to stand up before the beast decides to pounce. What if this is just another dream? What if I wake up again? Perhaps death will be a new beginning. My instincts scream at me to run away, to crawl if necessary. I don't want to die, to be devoured like some piece of meat. It can't end like this. Oh, don't touch her. Okay, yes, don't touch me. Ah, there he is, the boy! There's no time to think before a stranger suddenly places himself between the terror and I. He stands tall and firm, his shield raised defiantly. His eyes shine with a fierce glow as if he's in a frenzy. The warrior wastes no time in striking the beast's maw with his shield, thrusting his sword deep into its underbelly. The blade tears through its entrails in a brutal, merciless movement. The hideous shriek of the terror echoes through the night, like the ill-fated melody of a living nightmare. It's enough to make my blood run cold. Yay! I'm protected! Oh, that looks familiar. I stare up at the stranger's back, transfixed as his body tolls beneath the weight of his heavy breathing. I don't know him, and yet... Princess. Within his indigo eyes, I swear I catch a glimpse of a blue sky, a faraway, gentle, and yet somehow familiar sky. My lips curl into a weak smile. Oh, into a very weak smile. I've borne witness to a ghost, and at the sight of him, I feel at home again. My eyes draw to a close. I might be falling, but I feel... Snooze. The Oracle! Also, we have an ad break in 30 seconds, snackies. Prepare for another break. Chrono, come eat something. The princess won't disappear if you take your eyes off her for a brief moment. Our little boy Chrono's all grown up. Forgive me, grandmother, but I don't have any appetite. Ah, youth, always driven by passion and nothing else. She will return to us. No longer do I sense a curse upon her. Grandmother, do you think that the princess's awakening might be a sign that the kingdom is recovering? I lament to be the one to snatch such hope away from you, but I'm afraid that the goddess's punishment remains well rooted in this land. It must be something else. Someone must have awakened the princess, for good or for bad. Who? Well, why don't we ask her now that she's stirring awake? But we'll get to that after a quick break. I'll see you guys in a couple minutes. I'm gonna go to Little Dragon's room. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. I have returned. I refilled my water. I did all the stuff I wanted to do. I also tried. I got at the store. I got these peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. I didn't know those existed until I found them. I had one or two. Surprisingly, kind of good. I don't like M&Ms, but those were good. So that was interesting. Anyways, the princess is waking up. I open my eyes warily. Soon enough, I notice something is out of place. For as long as I can remember, the first sight that always greeted me upon awakening was my bedroom. So where am I now?
Princess, oh, I deeply feared that I would never see you again during what little time remained of my life.
A voice. A familiar voice. Almost as if nothing had changed. Oracle? Wait, I recognize this place, but I can't make any sense of this. Am I dreaming again? Is my mind simply overwhelmed by grief, knowing that I'm truly alone in this world?
I'm so happy to see you! My dear child, it is you who has brought such unimaginable happiness to this old woman.
But this isn't possible, is it? The whole kingdom was...
Only the two of us could avoid the curse. It's truly a tragedy.
Immediately I take notice of the other survivor in the room. It's the young man who saved me from the terror. Chrono? It has been a while. But you were always so much younger than me. You were just a child. I have always been but a year younger than you, Princess. Having lived inside a dream for so long, I'm now having difficulty distinguishing reality from what was only inside my mind all this time.
You should know that Chrono has been protecting the castle against terrors and bandits ever since that fateful day.
Truth be told, bandits rarely step inside these lands for fear of being cursed. Thank you for your loyalty, Chrono. You have demonstrated true and unparalleled commitment to my house in our hour of need. Truly, I could never ask for a greater squire. Thank you, Princess. He's changed so much. There's something familiar about him, and yet, at the same time, there isn't. I wonder how much remains of the energetic, shy little kid who's so unabashedly trained in the gardens all those years ago. I still can't believe that I'm truly awake. It's becoming difficult to distinguish dream from reality. Just a moment ago, I thought I was completely alone in the world, and now, for some reason, you both are here by my side. I fear this may be too good to be true.
Believe it to be true, Princess. Even in these dark days, there is always a reason. I am the goddess's oracle because I partook of her fruit. A part of her essence runs through my veins, purifying my soul. This is why I possess the power to repel her rage. I did all that I could to keep Chrono safe until the goddess's light faded from the sky and nothing but the black night remained.
The oracle closes her eyes in sorrow. It must be a very painful memory for her. To think while all this happened, I was dreaming of bright days and celebrations. My gaze falls low upon the sheets, and I become prey to my own guilt and anger. Oracle, Chrono. I raise my head toward them. If I ever harbored any doubts about the path I must walk, they're well and truly gone now. I'm here to break the curse and free our kingdom.
We're gonna fuck shit up.
Oh, Granny looks perturbed.
You aim to kill the goddess.
I realize what I just said would be deemed the most unforgivable form of blasphemy, but it's been a long time since the goddess ceased being our guardian and instead became our executioner. Never again shall I worship the one who destroyed my kingdom.
The goddess's punishment has been terrible. In such dark hours, only a fool would fail to understand how such anger might be overwhelming. However, in spite of everything that has happened, she is the guardian of the world. None can tell what will become of the land and our very souls without her.
Earlier, you confessed that your visions have weakened. It coincides with what the witch said, does it not? That the goddess fell into a deep slumber, and now her presence is barely felt. Haven't both sun and moon continued to rise and fall, even in her absence?
My child, you speak of matters unknown to you. Not even I, as close to the goddess as I am, know all of the details. You might do well to remember that it was the truth spoken by a witch that ultimately resulted in the fall of an entire kingdom. Back then, your father refused to listen. That woman had dug her claws into him, filling his ears with dastardly whispers. And now she's doing the same to you. She's leaving you deaf and blind with rage. I fear that Crystaria's downfall may not suffice for her.
Don't assume that I trust the witch. I mistrust her intentions just as much as you do, but in spite of that, she is not wrong. Our kingdom is cursed. If there is any possibility of saving Cristeria, I will entertain it. No matter the cost, I cannot walk away.
Oh, my child, you speak with passion, but also as someone who feels they have nothing left to lose. As if the world has already ended for you and nothing but sorrow and hatred remain.
I am sorry for disappointing you, Oracle. Truly I am. But accepting the death sentence bestowed upon my kingdom is not an option for me. This is not what I was born to do.
If you are so keen on defying fate, at least allow this poor old woman to ask you one last question. You are about to spill innocent blood and sink the world into the depths of chaos. And what feelings stir in your heart knowing this?
I don't feel any remorse. It's really difficult for me, or I can't allow myself to feel. It's really difficult. I'm not proud of the things I must do, if that is what you are asking. I wish I had the luxury of choice. I assure you that I would take a different path if I could. Alas, there are none. None that are acceptable to me. The Oracle nods gloomily. But I can promise you from the bottom of my heart that the first drop of blood I am willing to spill for this kingdom is my own.
The path you walk will be full of thorns. I shall pray for your soul not to stray along the way.
Chrono remains silent, not offering up a single word on the matter. I cannot tell what he must think of all this. For some reason, I'm beginning to feel very sleepy. My eyelids begin to close, and I'm forced to shake my head just to stay awake.
You should rest. There is still a long night ahead.
I have been resting for 7 years. I don't understand why I feel so tired.
You are unused to being awake. You will likely experience periods of deep sleep for a while until your body adjusts. I'll give you a remedy to help you recover faster. However, you must try to gather your strength for tomorrow.
Yes, you are right. Thank you, Oracle. She offers a weak smile before I turn to leave for bed. Oh, that startled me. Whew. I open my eyes abruptly. Jump scare warning, jeez. My heart is pounding. It's still night. The darkness unsettles me. I'm unused to it. Am I awake? Suddenly, the fear that I may be somewhere else overwhelms me. What if the Oracle and Chrono have disappeared? Ah, the Oracle. I notice her sleeping in the bed next to me, and a sense of relief washes over me. Grandma, are you sleeping? Grandma! Looking at her face as she sleeps makes me feel more at ease. At least I know that she's still here, and that it wasn't a dream. On the other hand, I don't see Chrono. Dump, 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 dump. The silence that fills the air is tormenting me. I wonder, will death be similar to this? Ding dong! Oh, we're outside. The frigid air greets my skin with a pinch as I step outside. It's a strange thing to accept, that Crystaria's become so cold. There he is! I finally spot Chrono. He's lying on the grass close to the lake. Is he asleep? His eyes are closed. He seems to be asleep. It still feels strange when I think about how he's the same kid I knew from the dream. I find myself drawn to his company and carefully sit down alongside him. My eyes get lost in the quiet stillness of the lake. At this hour, the water looks like a dark, bottomless well. Nothing is as I remember. Where is my kingdom? Who dwells in it? You couldn't sleep either? I can't help but jump slightly in spite of how calm his voice is. When I shift my gaze to him, I find he's looking back at me in turn. I'm sorry. Did I wake you? No. No, cute. I'm covering his face. There he is. You see him? Look at him. He's cute. Ah, baby. Hey, you didn't come to sleep out here because I was occupying your bed, did you? No, I notice a slight blush on his cheeks. He breathes out a discreet sigh. I was just thinking. You were very quiet earlier. I would like to know your thoughts. About me? About me. Inside, I'm filled with fear. I wouldn't like to leave tomorrow knowing that I've disappointed him, too. Do you think I'm a monster, Chrono? He stares at me with a mixture of surprise and silence, as if his next thought is something he cannot bring himself to say. He soon returns his gaze to the sky, a familiar glint of melancholy behind his eyes. I admire you, Princess. It's true that I have always admired you, since I was young, but hearing you speak today of spilling your own blood for the kingdom, and with such fierce conviction. Chrono empties his chest with a low sigh. You are willing to walk a path not many would have the courage to take, for the good of your people. As a squire, I cannot help but to feel fortunate to serve you. A strange feeling begins to stir deep within my chest after hearing his words. I turn my gaze forward again, toward the black abyss posing as a lake. My feet move idly on the grass, one rubbing against the other. It's a relief to hear that, Chrono. Yet, at the same time, I'm surprised. You knew as well as your grandmother that making an attempt on the goddess's life is a crime unlike any ever imagined. If it is a crime, then I will help you commit it. His declaration is met with wide eyes as I turn to look at him again, stunned. To hear those words, to my ears, they sound like betrayal against the oracle. I would never allow. Now, he's a grown boy. He can make his own choices. Oh God! Oh, ow. B. Oh, welcome in, B. Hello, Raiders. How's it going? How are you guys tonight? How was your stream? How was game? Hi, Anne. Hello, hello. I feel that Chrono understands me, and that I'm not alone. It's almost as if a part of those days is still with me. Am I that afraid? It goes, I think we're pretty close to where the prologue ended, the first demo ended, for this game. But as you can see behind me, I got Chrono.
Guess who else is behind you?
Go drink some water, or I'll fucking end you.
I'm also destroying my voice again.
That's okay. I'm also here.
Thank you for the hydrate. I tried some of those peanut butter and jelly M&Ms.
Are they good?
I say definitely try
A
them.
mulberry is a tree. Kuwabara is a man.
Sorry to get you.
Kubara is a man.
Ane says hi.
Hi, everybody.
I can also do that without having to use points.
A mulberry is a tree. Kuwabara is a man.
And both.
In all of them, yeah.
That's what you want.
How dare you, Ane? Get out of here.
Be mine
No!
forever.
Get out of here, Astarion!
You're my children, and I love you, but you're all terrible.
Bye. Oh, man. I didn't even... Did the audio go off? I didn't hear it. Well, whatever. It didn't. It might be because it's two back-to-back, so it might be delayed. Do refresh the cache. Whatever, it's all good. Okay. Blanky! I never changed you from the Christmas one! Ha 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 ha! Thank you for the Blanky, thank you.
More like Stupe, ace defective.
Yeah, it looks like it didn't play the audio because either it overlapped or because it was too close back to back. I don't know, Sound Redeems is weird. I also just refreshed it though, so who knows. You're brave, Chrono, or perhaps just as reckless as I. I feel selfish for admitting that I would gladly accept your company on the path that lies ahead. However, in this world's eyes, my soul is filthy. Just stare at the lake quietly. No. I do not wish to drag you down into the abyss with me. He gonna follow us anyway. Princess, could you try lying down for a moment? Okay. I can't hide my bewilderment as I look to him, his gaze still fixated on the sky above. Though puzzled, I oblige and mimic him regardless. I lie down on my back with my back on the grass, and I can't help but let out a breath of amazement. The stars! It's the sky! I had been so focused on the lake that I hadn't paid attention to how beautiful the stars look. When was the last time I truly saw them? I think it was many, many years ago, together with Chrono, just like this. Those days didn't hurt. We remained like this for a while, lying side by side in silence, watching the stars shimmer from this pocket of calm lost within a withered kingdom. His presence brings me comfort. And the breeze is gentle, and my eyelids are only getting heavier. Honk shoo, me. Anyways, who would have guessed? I'm ruining the moment, I'm sorry. That even in the depths of the darkness, I would still find something so pretty. Where am I? Who am I? Cranberries. Sorry, just the whole... It's funny to me! The mattress that nestles warmly against my body, my still body, feels familiar, but the air carries a scent I haven't breathed in a long time. One that might have greeted me from the gardens of the past. And I feel such joy and such sorrow. It's overwhelming. Oh, goddess, is it you? I managed to open my eyes. It's him! It's him! I'm pretty sure this wasn't the demo too, but it's still so good! Oh my god. This is the magician. Probably not trustworthy, but still attractive. Honestly, villain love interest, I'm game. Give me a villain. I love him. I love the villains. Let's go. The silhouette of a stranger in dangerous proximity to the princess makes my blood run cold. How was your awakening, princess? He whispers warmly with a sweet voice, a serpent in a child's ear. Now you know how much truth there was in my mistress's words. Reality cuts deeper than 1,000 swords. I cannot move. I'm ruining the moment, but I don't care. It's as if I lack not only a body, but a voice, too. No, we got the voice. This is the first chapter of the game, so it's still technically early access, but I highly recommend buying it if you can, because I love this game. But it's chapter 1 right now. It's just one person making this. Like, doing all the artwork, like... she animated the freaking fight scenes, dude. The battle sprites, freaking there's animation to it. Everything's amazing. Oh, so you are not alone? Oh my god! Oh my god! Kiss me! Let's go! Oh, he's so cool! Ah! I'm in love. Uh-oh. He's a bad man. Autumn, I want to kiss.
Oh, yeah, same.
I want to kiss!
Obviously, same.
The true love interest, yes, B, yes! Damn. And the best part is while I love him, he probably ain't gonna actually love me back. And that's okay. So, Crystaria's oracle is alive. How fortunate that she survived. It must have been quite a relief for you. The stranger looks at me intently, aware of my presence. For a moment, he's all that I can see and perceive. He's all I can see and perceive, I'll say that. Goddess of mine, mother of creation, I beg of you to open your eyes. For shadows spread while you sleep. Watch me get the villain ending because I follow that guy down to hell. I'm still here. It seems nothing robbed the kingdom's birds of their song. The last thing I remember is watching the stars with Chrono. So, how did I end up back in bed? Obviously, he carried you! Silly. Chrono! Hi, Chrono. He's so cute! Sweet little baby boy. You're awake. Good morning, Chrono. You seem surprised. No, I mean, good morning, Princess. How did you sleep? I slept well. I assume it was thanks to your grandmother's remedy. That's good to hear. I thought you were going to say I followed this man down the aisle instead of down to hell. I mean, the aisle is down to hell, because we got married in Tartarus. Both are correct. Chrono, I don't quite remember what happened last night. Did I fall asleep? Yes, outside. I carried you to your bed afterwards. The ashes look like flower petals? Oh, yeah, I can see that. I think it's a cute little dusting. Grandmother wasn't exaggerating when she said that you were a deep sleeper. In reference to flower girl throwing flowers at a wedding. Oh, yeah! Okay. But going to hell in a way. Well, no, okay, the flower girl throws the flowers, but it's so hot in hell that by the time the flower petals, like, reach their peak from being tossed up, they burst into flames and then ashes rain down. So, that's how it goes. Very, very dramatic. Thank you for carrying me. No need to thank me. You should talk to my grandmother. She has something for you. Good morning, Oracle.
Oh, Princess, would you be so kind as to bring me one of the little jars from the table at the end by the entrance?
Sure. Obtained small jar. Here I come.
Ah, yes, this one is perfect.
The Oracle begins filling the jar with some sort of elixir she seems to have been preparing. Oh, no worries. Feel free to go sleep if you need. Once I'm able to, like, save officially, then I'm gonna probably be ending stream soon because we've almost hit the 3-hour mark, so no big deal. Oracle, I'm ready to depart. This is farewell.
Dressed like that? You're going out dressed like that? I don't think so, young lady. You march right back into the room and get changed.
What am I supposed to wear? Nothing fits me.
Everything turned to dust.
Won't you say anything?
Are you planning on leaving like this, with neither a weapon in hand nor armor upon your back?
I did download the demo after watching the trailer for this game. Yes, good. Try out the demo. It's so good. I think the demo is basically just the whole beginning of what I just played, like what you missed from like what I played in the stream earlier. So literally play the demo first, and then if you feel like watching anything you missed here, then do so. But play the demo first. I was planning on visiting the castle's armory before departing. I should find something there.
I see.
Grandmother.
Chrono, give it to her.
What? Take this, Princess. This key opens the closet in the bedroom, where we've kept something that belongs to you.
Closet key. Okay. What's in the closet?
Gasp. This is...
This is the armor your mother wore the day she met the king on the battlefield fighting terrors.
Mother.
And this sword is a gift that the king ordered to be forged for you shortly after your birth. No one has ever wielded it. It has waited for you all these years.
I hope it hasn't dulled.
Hope it's still sharp. Chrono, why don't you go outside and tend to the garden while the princess changes?
Of course. I will not peep on the princess! Ooh, Prometheus. Maiden of Ashes. Ooh. Ready for the iconic look? Where is he? Yes! Ah! Let's go! Oh, she looks so cool. Finally, I am ready to depart, Chrono. Although I try to hide it, there's a knot in my throat and another in my stomach. Princess. I'm caught off guard as Chrono suddenly bends the knee, his eyes now glistening sharply with determination that could slice the air between us. With Crystaria's oracle as witness, and as the squire I have served as since the day I was born, I ask you to take me with you. Allow me to become Crystaria's sword and shield. I swear to you, I shall pledge to spill every last drop of my blood for its salvation if I must. Chrono. You are the oracle's kin. As it stands right now, you should consider me an enemy, Chrono, not your ally. Yes, she is the oracle. She is sworn to the goddess above all else. But I was born a squire, and thus I am sworn to my kingdom, and to you. In truth, I had feared setting off on this path alone from the start, and I know I'll need all the help I can get. Except Chrono! He is an adult, he can make his own decisions! Stand up, Chrono. Although looking somewhat dubious, Chrono obeys. Rising to his feet, he stands firm as he looks me straight in the eye, awaiting my response. Choosing to spill your blood for the kingdom is a right that no one can take from you. More than ever, Crystaria is in need of its bravest. I would be honored to have you serve by my side as a squire on this journey, from which I cannot guarantee will return. His chest empties completely as he breathes a heavy sigh of relief. When his eyes meet excuse me. When his eyes meet with mine again, they glint with an honest sparkle. Thank you, Princess. Chrono turns his attention toward the oracle. I just hope that you'll be able to forgive me someday.
There is nothing to forgive, Chrono. I always knew the day would come when you'd decide to leave, that your fate wouldn't be found in the calmness of acceptance. While I sought the goddess's mercy in the skies, you sought only the fragments of your dear kingdom, withering alongside its memories.
The oracle shakes her head softly.
No, your fate has always been tied to hers.
Grandmother.
Go now. You have things to prepare for the journey. Take some food and all the gold you can find in the cottage. There shall be much more in the castle's vaults, but I don't recommend carrying that much on such dangerous paths.
Thank you, Grandmother. Will you be alright, Grandma? I know you're the oracle, but I still love you, Grandma. The kingdom is still infested with terrors. You shouldn't stay here on your own with no means to protect yourself. Come with us, at least as far as Fortuna.
An oracle must never leave her kingdom. Your concern is misplaced either way. It is not me you must fear for. Come, I'll give you the last of the remedy I prepared. It should suffice toward your complete recovery. He is struggling to read words again. I shall pray to the goddess for your soul.
Goodbye, home of my childhood, my silent kingdom. I'm taking your laughter and despair with me as I march toward the unknown as a princess, a champion, and a murderer. If I am fortunate enough to return someday, it shall be with both my sword and soul stained with blood, and with the world on its knees for you. Oh, the CGs are still so good. Hey, title drop! Wow. Whoa. I struggle to catch my breath. Before me, in a mangled heap, lies the lifeless body of a terror. Despite my exhaustion, I am compelled to destroy every last one of these beasts. Princess, how do you fare? You needn't worry. There's still fight left in me yet. We must press forward. We've been on our feet since dawn, and sunset is fast approaching. Perhaps we ought to find a place to spend the night, lest we find ourselves trapped in darkness. Of course, resting while we've the chance would be wise. I still have the medicine the Oracle gave me. She said I ought to drink it just before I head to sleep. I pray I will be well rested come the morrow. Chrono is a character who specializes in taking damage and protecting the group. He's the tank! There are 4 types of shield he can carry. Of Rook, of King, of Bishop, and of Queen. Each type will bring different effects to the command Defend. Oh. Wow. Oh, battle! Some enemies will have protection barriers. This gives them extra HP that must be lowered before they can receive actual damage. Chrono is able to penetrate the enemy's barrier with his attacks, as well as grant barriers to his allies. Okay, so then let me give him attack boost. Reduces enemy speed. Oh, shatters barrier. Okay, he needs more TP for that. Draws enemies attack for 5 turns. Increases physical defense. What's that? Oh, I didn't mean to. Okay. Okay. Got it. Fucked that up. Okay. How much did I need? 40. Okay, so in the next turn. I killed it! Okay. I got a potion. I know there's save points in the game. There were save points in the first time I played. Okay, can't go that way. Oh, his arm came off. That's gonna suck when he gets unstoned. His arm, yeah, his arm fell off the day the curse is lifted. I fear what will become of him. Just glue it back on. Maybe it'll be fixed when he returns to normal. Oh, the bridge was felled. It looks like a war zone. Perhaps it was the terrors, or... When the situation calls for it, our own soldiers will destroy terrain in order to hinder an enemy's advance. War is won through sacrifices. Father used to say that. Okay. Oh, wait. I saw something glitter. This chasm must be one of the so-called Scars of Cristaria. It's the first time I've laid eyes upon one. Professor Solomon was right when he claimed these scars extended as far as the eye can see. Our tales claim these canyons were created by a great dragon. They are considered proof of the existence of their kind. I can't see the bottom from here. I'm trying to... Okay, I guess it's just a dialogue spot. I thought it was an item. What strange rocks. They're reminiscent of a dragon's claws. Soldiers. These men were protecting Cristario when the calamity struck. That sucks. Oh. A path guarded by 2 pillars. Perhaps it's the entrance to one of the sanctuaries pilgrims visit to pay homage to the goddess. It's likely so. And that, I think, is where there's a save point, maybe? Maybe? Let's go see! A statue of the goddess stands proud, watching over the lands of Cristaria. With her body turned forward, facing us, it almost appears as if she will crush us at any given moment. Break it! The lands of Cristaria stretch as far past the horizon. There is so much of my kingdom I was unaware of. So much yet to discover. My beautiful, lonely kingdom. Uh-oh. Hello? No. Take not a step further on this path of thorns. Your pure soul will tarnish by venturing deeper. Just sleep. Dream. Sleep. Dream. Sleep. Dream. Princess. Chrono is gripping my arm tightly. Pray forgive me. For a moment, it looked as if you were about to fall. Slowly, he releases his grip as I turn my burning gaze toward the effigy of the goddess. Destroy it! Stand aside, Chrono. Yeah! Ooh, 1 of 4 goddess statues destroyed. Cool. I decaffeinated her. You wish to place me under your control, Mother? Here is my answer. Let's depart before dusk falls. I think there's multiple endings, to this. I have to check the details, but I mean, a lot of these choices feel like they matter. There's a save point somewhere around here. Unless it's all just autosave, I don't know. A lot has changed since I played the beta. Ugh. There we go. Got you. Got it. Okay. Okay. Ow. Haha. health is still okay. The remains of a war I've never bore witness to. Fight time! Boost our defense. Oh, I fucked that up. Alright. Yeah! Level 3! Is there... Oh. Princess, do you have a moment? What is it? I just wanted to give you this. A flower? I haven't seen any since we departed. I found it on the path. Before it's devoured by a terror, I thought it best that it be with you instead. Thank you, Chrono. It'll make a nice memento to carry with me, to remind me of these lands. There's a faint hint of a smile playing on the squire's lips. Aww. Yay! Obtained white flower. Aw, that's cute.
That's cute as fuck.
This looks like a good place to rest. Oh, that poor lady's head is not attached to her stone body anymore. Tread carefully. There may be terrors lurking within. The statue of a headless woman stands guard by the entrance of the house. It's too late for her. The bucket is empty. Dang. Ding dong. Cautiously, we enter the house, alert and ready to react to any suspicious movement or sound. Looks clear. Great. We shall spend the night. Let's light a fire to chase the darkness out. It auto-saved. Oh, can I just... Oh, I can just save at any time. I thought I had to find a save point. Okay, well, we will actually take a moment here to stop for the night. And we will resume this. I think we'll resume it on Monday because this is kind of like a visual novel and RPG at the same time. So we'll stop here for the night, resume on Monday, and Tuesday we'll find something else to do next week, Tuesday. But for now, let's see if there's anyone we can raid out to before those ads hit. Let's see. Here we go. Raid channels. Wait. Ooh, is Relix still going? I can return the favor since they raided me last time. Alright, let's return the favor and go hang out with Relix. They're playing Marvel Rivals. Just to stop in and say hello. But until next time, snackies, you know the drill. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Okay, bye.